Hello everybody, I'm Riodroid, and today I am back for another episode of mine-imator tutorial, or the next thing, yeah, sorta. But before we actually start, I wanted to say that the mouth on the last episode, the first episode, wasn't exactly detailed um, compared to the one I actually am using for stuff like this. Um, that's because I wanted to keep it simple and understandable for you guys, and I hope you guys understand. If you really want, I can do another episode on a detailed mouth, but for now, let's just stick with this. So, before we actually start, I wanted to mention how you can bend your character. Most of you probably know this already, but for those who don't know how to bend the arms, the legs, and the body, you just click on it and you go to graphics and select round bending. And when you do this, you will notice that its body it's kind of bending, not really noticeable, and you can turn it off. And then it is noticeable, but yeah, bending. Awesome. So the first thing you want to do is scale your skin, in this case Steve's skin, to 600 and copy the shoes or the feet or whatever they are, copy them to the template file. Then you want to add a 1 pixel high additional layer to the bottom of all the shoe skins. Then you select an area of 24 by 24 and you are basically gonna make some kind of underside for the shoe. Doesn't really matter what it is, just make it 24 by 24. That's the important part. And when you have pasted them together, just like you did with the face, you come out with something that looks like this. And yeah, it looks pretty cool. You can see the whole shoe, a little border around it. And if you don't know how to do this and you think I'm doing it a little bit too quick, like if you really feel like customizing your shoes, you want to copy the whole row, paste it one down, and edit it however you want, and that is your second shoe. Yeah, this is basically the same, but without the face. Yeah. And if you've done it correctly, then you will see that the shoes are quite different. I mean, these are both the left side, and one got my Riodroid logo, and the other one. So the first thing you need to do to start off with the fingers is you need to color the end of an arm. So to do that, you need to find the color between the light and the dark side of the arm and combine it into one color for the end. Let's start with the fingers. So, moving on, you can already see the difference between the two arms. You actually need to make your arm like this. So you gotta do the z-axis, you gotta do 0.9, and with the position, you wanna do 0. So this is a new file. You need to download it. It's in the description. There's no difference. These are the fingers. The reason you need to do this, they are white now, but you can color them as the last to be pixel. Well, the color you want the fingers to be. Yeah. So the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna spawn on an arm and probably call it finger or something. Then go to parent and lock it to its left arm. Nope, right arm. Yes, let's try the right arm. And then the lower half, um, it's always selected, so do not deselect it or something. Then try and place it in the right position, like this, down, and then scale it to, well, to, that's a good one. So yeah, the reason I derped right there is because there is some kind of perfect spot, perfect size, some sort of that. And it's 20, 25, 25, and I find that to be the perfect size, and I had to look it up real quick. But when you've done that, you can put the finger in the right position and kind of do this, and well, sort of like this, and then you got one finger done. And the only thing you need to do right now is copy it, and well, you know what, I'll show you. There we go, second finger is in place, and I kinda did it without mentioning, but you need to bend the arm before you actually start positioning the fingers, because it's gonna derp when you bend an arm or a finger when animating. So yeah, positioning it when the arm is bended like 90 degrees, that's the best way to go. Third finger done, and I'm kind of showing you guys the position, but yeah, I like doing the first one and the last one before actually doing the middle two, because yeah, it's easier to position the last two when there is already a few fingers in here. So just doing this on camera, um, these two don't have to be so precisely, roughly like this, and yeah, that's the first hand done. So the way you're gonna do the left hand is just by copying all the fingers and repositioning them, but yeah, the reason I'm not coloring the fingers right now is just so you guys can see it better where they need to go, sorta. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, let's move on. So when you're done with all the other fingers, you bend your arms back, and if everything went well, you should see that they're still in the right position, sorta. They're a little bit, they're a little bit higher, like this, but that's because you're bending an arm, and it's gonna stretch something that's unnecessary. And yeah, there's not really any way to really stop that from happening, other than like stop it to scale with the arm. But if you do that, you can shrink your character and stuff like that. So that's totally up to you. But yeah, I will color the fingers right now because there's not much left. But yeah. So after I color the fingers, and after you bend the arm back to normal, you should see that they're kinda in the right position. You should also notice that the fingers are much more spread apart. That's, I hope it's a bug, or else it's just a stretching problem with the arm. There's not really much to prevent this from happening, but yeah, you just gotta deal with it. So the next thing, some guys like it, some guys don't. Nails. I'm gonna nail it. Yeah, I know it's a bad pun. So to make the nail, you need to get a cube right here from the workbench, and then you need to scale it to 200512 and lock it to a finger. Then you gotta reposition it like how far do you think a nail would go on a Minecraft character? You could make it all the way out like it's overgrown or something. I don't know, do what you like. But this is how I make make the nails on the fingers, and then you just need to duplicate it a bunch of times, just like you do with all the other things. So yeah, a nail. So yeah, and that's basically your rig done. I feel like there is more. There's something I'm forgetting. Hold on a second. That's right, people want to know how I did my Mewtwo tail. Yes, the Mewtwo tail. Now, the way I did this one is by getting a giant cube and scale it down to right size. Then do something like this. Like stick it out of his back. And then what you want to do is duplicate the cube, parent it to on that single cube, then set it back with scales to 1, all of them, and then what you want to do is go back to the scales, select the right ones, kinda like this, kinda like, yeah, this is right, roughly the right size. Then you're gonna rotate it, kinda like this, here, yes, duplicate it again, copying it to the cube, and copying it to the cube. Now, this is of course nothing like my Mewtwo tail, but I'm doing it on camera, so I don't even know. So, of course, that was not a very good example, so I thought, let's just show you the rig. Yeah, this is basically just the tail, just a cube, instance of cube 4, then we go down, and it's also instance of cube 4, and it's also the tail, but it's tail 21. The next one is the same thing, but then till 20. Then we go till 19. Then till 18. And so on, and so on, and so on. And basically what I'm doing is setting the scale for every single piece of the tail, every single turn, just a slight bit of difference, so it looks, well, it looks like an actual tail. So yeah, awesome. But guys, that's gonna do it for this episode. If you liked it, please make sure to hit the like button, and if you want to see more of these videos, then please make sure to hit the subscribe button as well. And if you get any suggestions, leave them in the comment section below. But I think I've covered around everything. I'm probably forgetting something obvious. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye! Thank you guys for all the support you've given on the last episode. Really great. Much appreciated. Such amazingness. By the way, some of you might remember this. This is my Sonic rig. I tried making the hands in like 2 or 3 minutes, something like that, and it didn't turn out well. I'm kind of done with this rig. It would be awesome to see some of your input on this one, so I'll put it out for download. And yeah, the one, let's make this. Let's say I'll wait. Yeah, let's do this. The next episode, I'm gonna wait till there are some great additions to this rig, and the best one will be in the video. Is that a deal? I think that's a deal. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.